First, I think it's important to note that the county, and therefore the Sheriff's Department, strongly disagrees with the verdict that was reached in the lawsuit. It was a surprise to us, frankly, that the verdict came out the way it did. The county will, in fact, be filing post-trial motions and thereafter an appeal if there are legal grounds to do so. So we do expect that the county will challenge the verdict that was reached. That being said, I want to say that to my own internal audience, I'm extremely proud of our command and management staff that we have here in the Sheriff's Department. The leadership that we have in the department is amazing, and they have always and do continue to do the right thing for the right reasons. I'm very proud of the gender and ethnic diversity we have in our department at literally every single level in this department. I would put that diversity against any regional law enforcement agency. I can tell you that this has been a very long process. This started some 6+ years ago before I was actually sheriff. I, nor the undersheriff, nor in fact any member of the Sheriff's Department was ever a named individual defendant in this lawsuit. The burden of leadership dictates that this falls squarely on my shoulders in terms of what to do from here forward. I am standing at the helm of the ship, and so my leadership challenge is not so much to dwell on what has happened up to this point. I suspect that the legal process will take care of that. But unless and until something changes in that verdict, my challenge for this department and my leadership of this department is to decide how we move forward. And so a lot of that roadmap I have not developed yet. It will require me to meet with a number of folks, perhaps including the affected employees, our attorneys, and certainly look at our processes and our protocols in the department. In fact, if the decision or me making a comment affects my congressional campaign, this standing here today is the right thing to do. That's always been the filter I've made decisions through. It will be the filter I continue to make decisions through. So if it affects the congressional campaign, that's a byproduct of doing what's right. If there are post-trial motions to be filed, and those will have to be filed in the next 2 or 3 weeks, all of those will be made available publicly. So it will be an opportunity for the media and the public and whomever else to be able to see in concise measure what the county's positions on some of these issues are. So it'll be a little bit more efficient way to kind of pour through at least the county's version of what the facts are. So in a couple of 3 weeks, I think, is the deadline for them. We have a ton of diversity at every single rank. I have a great relationship not only with my executive staff on a daily basis, which is itself diverse, but the captain's rank, the lieutenant's rank, and everything else. So this was motivated from a very long time ago, and I'm unaware and would dispute any claims of gender or any other type of retaliation going on in the department. There were no complaints ever made to me, so there were no complaints to look into. Okay, thank you very much. I know it was a quick trip, but I had to fit it in.